Hey everyone, this is Precious. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, please subscribe down below and hit that notification bell so you're alerted every time I upload new videos. This is my January spread for 2020. I went for like this kind of doodled circle and star theme with purple. Here is a quote that I wrote down on some scrap piece of paper and laid it over a black paper that I drew little stars on with a metallic pen. This is my January master to-do list. There's nothing on there, but I will fill that out. So this is actually my whole month contained into one spread. So there is a tiny little calendar, my habit tracker, my focus of the month, which is a cleaning routine, the alistar method on the left hand side, and a weekly overview on the right with a dinner and cleaning list. I have this tiny little paper clip holding the rest of the weeks together. This is a new method for me, so I didn't fill out the rest of the weeks. As you'll see, they're gonna be blank pages. Like, I'll probably continue with the alistar method. I just don't know what the right side of the spread is gonna look like yet. So yeah, let me just clip that back together. If you are interested in a video on how to do the alistar method, let me know down below. I'm just gonna use the sticky note set that I got as a present from my mom. We're really into stationery, so we give each other stationery gifts all the time. I'm going to use it to do some color coding for my journal, because there's so much things that I am tracking within this journal that I want to be able to flip through really easy. And normally that's what you would use your index for, but I am notorious for not using my index or anything like that. That's why I even set one up in this journal. Sorry for the pause, I had to sneeze. I have some allergies, and I sniffled. Dang it. But just choosing. I'm going to be choosing some colors that I'm going to use to color code. Flipping to my level 10 life spread to see what categories of my life that I'm going to be tracking in this bullet journal. There are some of these categories that I won't be tracking per se in this journal itself, because they either have their own journal or planner of some sort on their own that I won't need, so I won't need to use this bullet journal to track in. Yeah. Since I am talking about the multiple journals that I'm going to be using this year, like 5 of them, I'll post something small on my Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram handle and my Twitter. I don't really use too much Twitter so much, but I really should get more in use of that. I don't know, I'm rambling now, but I'll post something small on there showing you all my different journals on Instagram. So I just wrote down what I'm tracking in this journal, so like Duolingo, YouTube, Etsy, which I'm gonna restart my shop again, but I'm also going to be writing down on here what I'm not tracking in this journal, like I said, the ones that are tracked in their own, just so that I can see if I got all of the categories that I am tracking in this one written down on this paper, if that makes sense. So yeah. So I'm just picking out some colors I'm going to be using for the different categories and assigning them to the different categories. So like green is going to be Duolingo, red is going to be YouTube and social media in general, Etsy is going to be orange, yellow I think I made for house items and things. Health and fitness is going to be like that pink color. Purple is going to be spirituality. My mental health is gonna be this darker blue, and for some reason I did not realize that I had that other blue right there, but I thought I ran out of color, so I picked up that like more lighter blue-ish color. So here I am. I'm going to use these removable circle dots that you've seen in my fitness spread. They're the Avery brand labels. I got these a few years ago and like been using them since, and I haven't run out yet. So I mean, there's a lot of stickers. There's a lot of labels in it. Alright, so I'm just going to write down the different categories on one of the stickers on the sheet. That way they'll have their whole sheet also themselves, making it very easy for me to just use to stick in my planner, my bullet journal. Now I'm going to use my zebra mile liners to color in all of these labels. It was kind of relaxing to do this. I've done this before in other journals that I have. They're just really nice to use instead of page flags for journals because they won't stick out as much. But as you'll see when I put them in towards the end of this video, I do actually put the stickers into use, and you'll see how they look then. But I just really like how they look, where they don't get smashed, especially because my bullet journal will probably be traveling with me in a lot of places in different bags, and the tabs will probably get like beat up if I were to have them sticking out, and then this way they won't. Yeah, so I just color over them like this, and it does go on to the more smooth side that the stickers are stuck to. So I just take like a napkin and I just blot that part up so it doesn't get everywhere. Like you seen, it was on my fingers already, but yeah. I'll just cut this thing because it does take a while to color all of these in, especially since I had like 8 different categories. Alright, so this is all of the circle labels colored in with the zebra mile liners. I think they're just really pretty to look at. The zebras actually are a really nice color too. They're not super bright, so I just think they're really, really nice looking. So I'm just gonna choose a little paper clip to clip them all together. When they're not in use, I'll probably stick them in the back pocket of my bullet journal so they're easily accessible. Alright, now to put the stickers into use, I'm just looking for my first spread that I'm going to tab. It's my health and fitness tab. So what I do is, for the category that it's mostly in, I'll put the sticker mostly on that page. If I was in frame, you'd probably be able to see that, and then that way I'll fold over the little piece that's left over to the other side, but majority of the sticker will be on the page that it needs to be. Since both of these sides are YouTube, I decided just to put it in the middle of the sticker. I was just checking to see if the purple and the red were a little bit too similar, or the pinkish purple was a little bit too similar to the red, but it's not. You can still differentiate the two different colors there. So I'm going to skip this finance sheet because that's not where I'm tracking it. I'm going to tab the Duolingo one. So see here, I put majority of the green dot on top of the Duolingo side, and the little piece went over to the finance side. I'm going to tab the house one. Not sure, I'm pretty sure I tabbed both sides if I'm not mistaken. Because what I'll do too sometimes is I'll write down like a brief title of what the dot is for. So for example, on that dot I'll probably put like cleaning, just so when I'm flipping through just the corners or the tabs, I'll be able to see like what this yellow tab is for. So that's another idea you could use. Interestingly enough, the mental health self-help dot is like that dark bluish purple color, which matches the witchy theme perfectly. But the witchy theme does get like the more purpley colored dot there. But I just thought it was funny when I was sticking it on there. I was like, oh, it matches. And here I am in the January section because I'm thinking I'm gonna add a little tab here for January, even though I said I didn't want to put any tabs. But I think I'm gonna go with putting one up at the top. That way it probably won't get as damaged. So I'm just gonna sandwich the page between two of these dots with just like Jan written on the front and a 1 written on the back. And I am gonna have to trim it because the sticker on the back does leak into the habit tracker page. So I'm just gonna mark off where I need to trim. And that's good that it's removable, so it's really easy to come off and it won't lift anything off the page itself. Yeah. I think it turned out pretty well, but we'll see at the end of the month how it fares being thrown around in my bag and such. If anything, I'll add some packing tape to it to make it sturdier, but I think it looks pretty well. Here's a side view of the side tabs, which turned out nice and exactly how I wanted it to. I'll still be able to stick my pen down the side if I wanted to that way, but I'm going to stick the rest of the stickers in the back, and that'll be the end of this video. I hope you have a great day, night, wherever you are, and I'll see you guys again soon. Goodbye!